फलेरपुर्यते
फलाबन्धम् अपूरिचा
फलाबन्धं पूरिचा
फलविक्रयणीतस्य
शुद्धधनकराद्वयम् फलेरपुर्याय रत्ने
फलाबन्धम् अपूरिचा
फलाबन्धं पूरिचा
फलविक्रयणीतस्य
फलविक्रयणीतस्य
शुद्धधान्यकरद्वयम्
फलेरपायादरत्ने
फलाबन्धम् अपूरिचा
फलाबन्धं अपूरिचा
फलविक्रयणीतस्य
फलविक्रयणीतस्य
शुद्धधन्यकराद्वयम्
शुद्धधान्यकराद्वयम् फलेरपुर्याय रत्ने फलाबन्धं पूरिचा
फलविक्रयणीतस्य
फलविक्रयणीतस्य
शुद्धधान्यकराद्वयम्
शुद्धधान्यकराद्वयम् We can read together. Falavikrayini, the Abraham fruit vendor, who was an elderly woman, Kasya, of Krishna, Shuddhadanya, the paddy or tobacco having most fallen, Karadvayam, palms of the hand, Falay, Apurya, the fruit vendor filled his small palms with fruits, Ratne, in exchange for jewels and gold, Falabandham, the basket of fruit, filled. We can read this together too. While Krishna was going to the fruit vendor, where most of the grains he was holding fell. Nonetheless, the fruit vendor filled Krishna's hand with fruits, and her full basket was immediately filled with jewels and gold.
Okay, let me start. In Bhagavad Gita 9.26, Krishna says, Patram pushpam phalam toyam
Vyome bhaktya prayachati tavam bhakti ashnavi prayatarpana.
Krishna is so kind that if anyone offers him a leaf, a fruit, a flower, or some water, he will immediately accept it. The only condition is that these things should be offered with bhakti. Yo me bhaktya prayachati. Otherwise, if one is puffed up with false prestige, thinking, I have so much opulence and I am giving something to Krishna, one's offering will not be accepted by Krishna. The fruit vendor, although a woman belonging to the poor aborigine class, dealt with Krishna with great affection, saying, Krishna, you have come to me to take some fruits in exchange for grains. All the grains have fallen, but still you may take whatever you like. Thus, she filled Krishna's palms with whatever fruits he could carry. In exchange, Krishna filled her whole basket with jewels and gold.
From this incident, one should learn that for anything offered to Krishna with love and affection, Krishna can reciprocate many millions of times over, but both materially and spiritually. The basic principle involved is an exchange of love. Therefore, Krishna teaches in Bhagavad Gita 9:27. O son of Kunti, all that you do, all that you eat, all that you offer and give away, as well as all austerities that you perform, should be done as an offering unto Him. With love and affection, one should try to give something to Krishna from one's source of income. Then one's life will be successful. Krishna is full in all opulences. He does not need anything from anyone. But if one is prepared to give something to Krishna, that is for one's own benefit.
the example given in the connection, in this connection is that one's real face is like a
Yes.
the reflection of one's face is automatically they go like that. Similarly, if we try to serve Krishna with all our senses, we as parts and parcels of the reflection of Krishna will become happy in exchange. Krishna is always happy, for he is Atma Rama, fully satisfied with his own
So in this verse, we'll know the story of Krishna and the fruit vendor. So I'll just recite the story first, and then we'll go to reflections and realizations. So there was a lady who used to live in Mathura, and she was selling fruits and in all the towns and villages. So she met some travelers, and they told her that, have you heard about Krishna? And she was like, who is he? And then she said that, have you heard about Yashoda? And that she gave birth to a Krishna, baby boy. He's very beautiful, very attractive. And while she was listening about Krishna, she got very attracted towards him. And it made her eager to go to Gokul and see this little boy. So she decided to go to Gokul. And when she reached there, she started selling fruits, saying fallo, fallo, like take fruits. And when she was doing this, she wanted to see Krishna because she had heard so much about him. But it was day one when from morning till noon, she was looking for Krishna, but she didn't get a chance to see him because sometimes Krishna was playing with his friends, or sometimes he's sleeping. So this happened. So for 2 days regularly she was So for 2 days she was regularly looking for Krishna, and for 2 days regularly she was looking for Krishna, but she didn't get to see Krishna. So now she got very much, disheartened. And the third day, when she sat outside the Nanda's house, and she decided that if now I'll not see Krishna, I'm gonna give my life today. I'm not gonna return back. And this was the third day. And finally, when we call Krishna with so much pain and love, he will come out. So Krishna was with Yashoda. Krishna was sitting on the lap of Yashoda, and he jumped out and he took some grains because he had seen that when fruit vendors come, they give grains in the exchange of fruits. So he has little tiny hands. So he just took the grains in his little hands and he went out jumping. He was wearing this only gold chain and some tinkling belt on his waist, and he started walking out. And when he saw that fruit vendor, he said, can I get some fruits? And when that fruit vendor saw Krishna, she was mesmerized. She just gave her heart to Krishna. She just lost. And then she said, okay, so what will you give me in return? And then Krishna said, see, I have got grains for you. And she saw and she was like, oh boy, there is no grains in your hand. And he was surprised, like, I got so many grains. But when he was coming out, all the grains they fell down on the ground. And so now Krishna was surprised that still I want fruits, so what should I do? And she said, okay, I will give you fruits, but if you will call me your mother and you sit on my lap, I'll give you fruits. So he started looking up and down here and there, like, what if someone sees me calling another lady a mother, and what if my friend sees me sitting on their lap? And he saw that there is no one watching, so he just jumped in her lap, and the lady was like, oh my God, what happened? She went into another world at that time, that Krishna is in my lap. And Krishna quickly just jumped out again, and he said, now give me fruits. Now you said to sit on your lap, I said. And she was like, you take everything, you take all the fruits what I have, but because you have little tiny hands, you can only take few of them. So she gave few bananas, guava and apples to him, some mangoes. So you know how little babies, when they have little tiny hands and they hold it like this with their chest, and then they walk like baby elephant? And that's how Krishna took all the fruits, and he ran back to Yashoda, and that walk, jumping. And Yashoda was very happy that he got fruits. So she started distributing those fruits to the gopis and his friends. So now what happened to that vendor? She was in the trance. She was having tears in her eyes. She was crying. Krishna stole her heart at that time, and she was not able to move. She was frozen, and then she stayed there for such a long time. And if someone was coming and they were asking her, like, why are you sitting here? She was not even answering anyone. She was just lost, tears in her eyes. And then she realized, okay, I have to do my duties, and she went back. She was going back, and she felt some heaviness in her basket. So she just checked, and she saw there were so many jewels and diamonds. It was full of, the basket was full of the jewelry. And at that time, she got very surprised. But at that time, she didn't wanted that. She was very discouraged, and she just threw them in the Yamuna. And she was like, I don't want all these material possessions, because now I want Damodar. So, okay, I forgot to tell you this here. So when she was selling the fruits in Gokul, so for 2 days she said, follow, take fruits and take fruits. She got so much immersed, like, to see Krishna, because Krishna was not coming out from 2 days. So she started saying Damodaram Madhava Deiti and Govinda, and like this she started saying, calling out Krishna. So then Krishna came out. So here again, when she threw all that jewelry in the Yamuna, she was like, again she started crying and saying, oh Govinda, oh Damodara, oh Madhaveti, and she was crying, and because she was crying a lot, she just fainted and she fell on the ground. So now after that, no one knows what happened to her. She never returned back to her home, because no one knew her heart, but Krishna knew her heart. She wanted to become Krishna's mother. So Krishna made her his mother in Golok Vrindavan, in his abode. So then she left her material body, and she got to live with Krishna as a mother. So this happened. So now this was a story of how Krishna stole her heart, how Krishna gave her chance to be his mother. So from first point, when I said that she was looking for Krishna, and she was saying, oh Damodar, oh Govinda, and when she was looking for Krishna, do you see, Krishna didn't come for 2 days, and she made her wait. So we can learn from here that when we get something very easily, we cannot value. So, but when we wait for a few days, and when we don't get that thing, we get prepared for that rasa, for that taste. So Krishna was preparing that lady for that taste, so that when he comes out, she can actually feel him. And also here, when she heard about Krishna from those travelers, that Krishna is very attractive, he's very beautiful. You see how hearing helps us in knowing Krishna more. So that's why our acharyas, Prabhupada always says we should hear about Krishna. It makes us very eager to see what Krishna looks like, who is Krishna, and and also Krishna, when the time period when we see that Krishna is not reciprocating is the time period when he's preparing us. So we can really value his reciprocation when he comes out, because if he'll come like sudden, like the way if I'm praying Krishna that can you please give me this, and I get it at that time, so it will be like I'll take it for granted, like okay, I'll get whatever I get. But then Krishna make us go through that process of realization, and then he makes us feel like, I'm coming, I'll come. You get that taste, you get prepared for it. So from this from this past time, we also learn how hearing processing is very important, and how beautiful is Krishna, and how he prepares us when he comes out, when we call him. Also here, when she was calling out Krishna for 2 days, Krishna was not coming out, and when she started saying, oh Govinda, oh Damodar, oh Madhaveti, so her bhava was like full of love. She was calling him like anything, and Krishna has to come out. So from here we also learned that whenever we call Krishna, we need to have lot of love, lot of bhav. because without love and bhav, he won't come out. So, and see how amazing is Krishna. He has told us that, he's telling us that I'll come out. You just call me with love. I will come out. But we still cannot do that. But yes, so the way that lady was calling Krishna with so much bhav, with so much love and affection, and then Krishna had to reciprocate. And obviously Krishna stole her heart, and she was already mesmerized with him, and also Krishna has stolen our heart too. That's why we are here sitting and serving him. So have you heard about, like, in Vrindavan, how when they open the altars for deities and then they just cover the deities within few seconds? And then they say that we don't keep it open for long, just because then Krishna will go with someone, and maybe someone will be looking at him with so much bhav and love, and what if the Krishna goes from here? So you see, there are so many devotees who look for Krishna with so much bhav and love. So Krishna can be, we can also steal Krishna by love and bhav. But yeah. And then second is, from this pastime we can learn giving without expecting anything. So when she was giving him fruits, she just asked for that, that I'm like, just call me a mother. She has this motherly affection. She didn't ask for anything material, that you give me this and that, I'm very poor, can you give me good house and everything. But Krishna gave her jewels and diamonds. So whenever we are serving, we should be serving selflessly, not with some expectations. Because when we expect, then there is no use of serving devotees. From here also, you see how she just gave fruits, and she was ready to give everything to Krishna at that time. And Krishna gave her diamonds and all the jewelry, and she didn't accept it in the end. And so from here, it's like, whenever you're serving someone, don't expect, be selfless. Because anyways, your expectations will be fulfilled by Krishna, and you will get extra of what you have given. So, but this is us. Whenever we serve someone, we always say that, next time I hope he also do this for me. And when he doesn't do that, then it's like, oh my God, I give so much of my love, I gave him so much of my time, but why didn't that person give me that? But we should never expect. Expectations are not right, not good. You just serve selflessly. Serve Krishna selflessly. He doesn't want anything from us. He just wants love. And then in return, he will fulfill our all desires, our material and spiritual desires, everything. So, next is... So Krishna, when her basket was turned into diamonds and jewels, he gave unlimited offering to her with love and devotion. We read here, Patram Pushpam Phalam Toyam Yome Bhakte Prayachite Tadaham Bhakte Upaharatam Ashnami Prayatmana. So Krishna is like so kind. Even if you offer him fruit, a flower, or just a leaf, he will be satisfied with it. He's just saying that even if you offer me a leaf, I'll give you a tree, So he'll give you a lot after that. He doesn't need anything. He already have everything with him. But all he's saying is he just need love from us, and everything is his. It's just like, in the end, we should not say like, oh, this is mine, how can I give this to him? He's not asking for expensive gifts or whatever. You just come and serve my devotees, just give me love, I'll be happy with that. Just small offering to Krishna gives us spiritual wealth. And when we chant, we get peace. So we're chanting for whom? We think we're chanting for Krishna. No, at the end we're getting peace. We are getting peace. He is giving us back. So when we are serving devotees, we get purified. And when we are sacrificing for Krishna, we get devotion. And when we show sincerity, we get his mercy. So the benefits he's not getting the benefits, we are getting the benefits. So he's telling us only, for us only, that he's telling us that, you know, you do all this and you will be benefited, not me. And what there are some practical things that we can do, as a small offering to Krishna. We can chant that we are doing, we can read, we can serve devotees, we can offer him a rose once in a month and tell him, this is for you, Krishna. And we are already very lucky to serve Krishna here. We are very lucky that he has given us this chance to live in his home and serve him personally. So not everyone gets this chance to serve him like this closely. So, but while doing this service, we need to make sure that our mood, our intentions are pure. Our mood is full of love and purity. That's what Krishna wants. He has given us the table, he has given us chairs, he's given us everything. But all we need is we have to sit there, like we have to give him love. And remember, Krishna's heart is made up of devotees. So by serving devotees, we can serve him, we can make him happy. So, and if you think that if you are not able to serve his devotees with love and devotion, then please be ready for the feedbacks. And in the conclusion, it's like we give very little to Krishna and Krishna gives us infinite. And calling out Krishna with love and bhav and devotion, and then Krishna comes out. He reciprocates. Also, if he's telling us to do something, he's only telling us because he wants us to get benefited of that. Then in the end, there's another verse. This verse. Yad karosi yad asnasi, yad joshi dadashi yad tapasyasi kaunteya, tat kurusva mad arpanam. Yeah, as I said that he have everything. He doesn't need anything. He has Lakshmi Devi with him, and he's full of opulence. But he's just. So there is a line given that when you decorate your real face, the mirror reflection automatically becomes beautiful. So Krishna is the real face and we are his reflection. So we think that I'm giving something to Krishna, we are not giving this to Krishna, but actually Krishna is decorating us by giving that benefit to us. Also, when we offer to Krishna, we get purified, we get bhakti, we get devotion, and it's just how merciful he is. He's not, as a human being, we ask for so many things. We ask for surety, we ask for safety, we ask for so many things. He's providing us with everything, and in the return, he only needs our love and our devotion. And so yes, we can pray to Krishna that we develop the heart of the fruit vendor lady, simple, loving, eager to serve, and then if we'll offer our life to Krishna, he will fill our heart with jewels of bhakti. Yes. Any reflections and realizations?
So, this fruit vendor, she heard about Krishna and she was attracted. Now, what is the difference? We hear about Krishna all the time, like every day, night, morning, all the time we are hearing about Krishna. And we are also hearing it from pure devotee like Srila Prabhupada. And so that question is also out of place, that we may not be hearing it from pure devotee. We are hearing it from pure devotee. Then why we are not getting attracted the way this fruit vendor is getting attracted?
We will get attracted one day. We're just preparing ourselves right now. we are getting the taste slowly, slowly to reach there. And it just been 2-3 years we have started this journey. We have been living in the material world, and we're getting the taste. If we are chanting, that's because we are enjoying the taste and we are chanting. So we will get that taste of when we'll hear from someone. When we are hearing from Prabhupada or the pure devotees, we are getting purified already, and we are chanting. We are following 4 regulative principles. We are living in the dham. We are serving devotees. So it's happening. Slowly, slowly it will happen more. So yes.
Patience.
Is it?
Yeah, that answers. Yes, definitely. The journey has started,
Yes.
but it will take some time. for
Yes.
sure.
Yes. She was an old lady.
Okay.
No, it won't take that long. But just, and also she was living in Vrindavan, in Mathura. So, yes.
One thing that I want to highlight is that you spoke about you need to be simple, to have affection and love for Krishna. So that simple, I really want to emphasize on that simplicity, because if we see the life of Brajvasis, it's simple.
Yeah.
It's very simple. It's not complicated like us.
Yes.
And it's easy for a simple soul to get attracted to Krishna, to have that affection and love,
Yeah.
because there is no no malice in the heart. There is no ill intentions, there's no duplicity, there's no, what do you call it, pretense. Yeah, so it's easier. And I don't know, I think it's from Kabir ke dohe. It says that Nirmal manjan so mohi bhava, mohe kapat chhal chhidra na bhava. So this is Lord Ram saying that Nirmal man means a person with simple heart. He's dear to me, but one who's having this kapat chhal, and who's like diplomatic and very what do you call it? Yeah, smart in
Manipulative.
manipulative, in like that.
Duplicitous.
Yeah, Krishna or Ram, they don't like that, because Krishna, see, he knows all that. We've seen it in Battle of Kurukshetra.
Yes.
If he starts being like that, you cannot overcome him. And yeah, Krishna wants simplicity. He wants that love. He wants that. You see, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu got attracted to that Brahmana reciting Bhagavad Gita, not knowing how to read. So he wants that.
Yes. You mentioned about Brajvasis. They are very, very merciful. I saw somewhere, or maybe I read it somewhere, that if you ask for 1 roti from Brajvasis, they'll give you 3-4 in return. They have, their heart is full of love, and they're ready to serve anytime. You just ask for it, and they're always ready. So that's why they are very famous as Krishna's Brajvasis. So we need to have a simple life, sincerity, and as I was telling in that Ishtagoshti one day, that how grateful I feel, because what I need, I'm getting more than what I need. So Krishna is already giving us a lot. We just have to reflect on it. But and also we need to have a very sincere heart. Otherwise, we won't be able to feel that taste. We're very fortunate we are living here. Personally, we're serving Gopinath, and he's reciprocating every day with us. We just have to see where he reciprocated. Yes. Anyone
You said that devotees are in the heart of Krishna. And if we serve devotees, we are directly serving Krishna. But how do we see everyone as devotees?
Nice question. Very good question. Okay. Can you repeat your question again?
Simply, how do we see everyone as Krishna's devotees?
would like to answer? Yeah.
I mean, not just devotees, you can look at everyone, and if you can't see them as devotees, you can at least acknowledge Krishna in their heart. That's what I think, that's what the shloka says, right? That a learned sage, by the virtue of his knowledge, he looks at a dog, an elephant, a dog eater at the same level. So he acknowledges the Paramatma in the heart, and if he cannot appreciate the person, he will look at the Paramatma inside and say that, oh, Krishna is with him, Krishna is inside him, I should pay respect to that Krishna.
Also, we are part and parcel of Krishna, so you cannot go to every single person and see if he's a devotee or not. We ourselves are just practicing to reach there, to know Krishna. Also, we can just think in such a way that, everyone is Krishna's, everything is Krishna's property, and these people all are Krishna's. So you can just think in such a way, and then you can then serve them. And when you do this, then Krishna will reciprocate through his devotees. You will get that love and affection. I personally, I feel this when I was living with my family. I never got that pure love. When I'm living with devotees here, like Damayanti Devi Dasi, such a pure devotee, I could really differentiate the purity, the pure affection, pure love, pure care from everyone. And I've never felt this. So either whoever is practicing Krishna consciousness, everyone is a devotee. So just try to serve them. If you find fault in someone, fault is not in them, it's in you. So you have to correct yourself. So I hope this answers. If not, then we can ask Maharaj.
But what if Amala Harinam steals my chocolates? Like, how do I see him as a devotee?
Krishna is a great stealer. What if that's Krishna doing it?
No, you can punch them.
No, don't ever do that.
Yes.
Krishna can reciprocate through Amala Harinam as well. So you need to think like that. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Devotees sometimes do things which are faith-shaking, but you have to know that everyone is practicing devotee. The day they become a devotee, they will come to you and give you more chocolates.
What if Krishna is reciprocating through him and making you learn the patience?
Yeah, so I'm accepting he's a devotee. That's why I'm accepting the scolding by him. So
Okay.
And also, like, he anyway doesn't want sugar, so
yeah.
Krishna is saying.
Anyone
The
else?
example given in the connection is that one's real face is decorated when the reflection of one's face ordinarily. Because the example given in the connection is that when one's real face is decorated, the reflection of one's face ordinarily decorated. The face, when you are seeing that, it is very ugly, but when it's connected with Krishna, it's automatically decorated.
Yes. Yes.
Nice.
That's right.
That's the example.
Yes. He's purifying us.
Amala Harinam had a question.
I forgot. No, I had something to add on to your point. Okay. What was that again?
Simple.
Yeah, being simple. So you were quoting Kabir ke dohe, and then it reminded me actually of a bhajan where our Acharya says, Bhitar bahar theek na hale, Gaur kripa ko thai mile. That you're not good from inside and outside as well. And they are mentioning about karma or anarthas. We are thinking to do bad or something, right? We are not nimatsaru. We are being super envious. So that's what our acharyas are putting. And then they say, Gaur kripa ko thai mile. With all these things, how will you get the mercy of God? And yeah, I just have to say.
My point is, now Chaitanya is Patit Pavan, right? So, if you are pure in yourself only, then how will you get kripa? You have to be Patit to get kripa, right?
So there's another thing that Mahaprabhu is Patit Pavan. I heard it in Amrendra Prabhu's lecture. But if we accept ourselves as Patit, then he will show mercy unto us. We are not accepting ourselves. We are full of anarthas. I'm like this. I'm like that. How will he accept it? Right? But still, he sends his devotees.
To make you realize.
Anyone else?
Had a reflection. You quoted this like, when we serve devotees, we get purified. When we serve Krishna, we get devotion. And when Krishna is pleased, we get mercy. And I think I see this in my everyday life that, when I'm with everyone, like serving, it gives me a lot of joy. Like, it's kind of my love language to do something like with everyone. And I can see like, if even if I please someone, even one person, I get a lot of, like, I don't know.
Mercy.
Yeah, it's just a lot of happiness, and then my entire day goes like, in that mood, and then automatically it's like, if you are in like a good state or in a happy state, like you see everything like in that mood. So I feel like that's like directly the mercy of Krishna, like, so ultimately it's just like comes from serving another person.
Yes. Yeah, if you're serving devotees, you're automatically serving Krishna's heart. So Krishna's heart is happy, so Krishna is happy, and he give you everything. He's very merciful. Krishna, and also I want to tell here, Krishna is present everywhere. I was listening to this lecture by Amrinder Prabhu, and he was saying that, Prahlad Maharaj, he was able to see Krishna in the pillar, but Hiranyakashipu was not. So you see, the vision was same, but there was bhakti in Prahlad Maharaj, there was bhav and love in Prahlad Maharaj. So he was able to see Nrsimhadev, but Hiranyakashipu didn't have that, and that's why he was not able to see that Nrsimhadev was here. So how you can get this vision, that's only because from the love and bhav, if you will generate it from your heart for Krishna, then only you can see Krishna everywhere, and all those places where you feel like Krishna can be worshipped here. Krishna can be worshipped everywhere. You just need to have that vision to see him. Yes.
I was able to recall my question.
Yes.
So you were quoting from Canto 11
Canto 10.
regarding
Canto 10.
quoting from Canto 11 that it's not good to have asha, or what should be the word?
Expectation.
Expectations. Yeah, it's not good to have expectations, and Canto 11 sees that thing, but is it practically possible? How to practice that?
Expectations, it's not possible to live without expectations. But you see that fruit vendor, she also had expectation, but her expectation was like motherly affection for Krishna. So she was just wanting Krishna to sit on her lap. So her affection was very pure. Her expectation was very pure. Same, you can expect, but your expectation, the mood, intention should be very pure. How you can practice this? By reading and by hearing about Krishna, about hearing the pastimes of Krishna, how you can make your mood in such a way that it doesn't come out as you're asking for something material. And when you're serving someone, you expect like that person will also do the same to you, and you're serving him in that mood of getting that in return. That's what Krishna is teaching us here, that don't expect for anything. If you just serve, I'll give you more than you deserve. So that's how you can do it, just knowing the mood. Before serving, you can just reflect that, what's my mood? Why am I doing it? Am I doing this to make Krishna happy? Okay, then it's good. So you can expect that Krishna will give you love, then Krishna will give you love. That expectation is healthy for you. Is it right?
How do you know which expectation is healthy and which is not?
Okay.
One paragraph it says,
You just distinguish between material and spiritual.
Yeah.
If it's material, then it's not healthy. Spiritual, it's healthy.
one paragraph it says, give leaf, fruit and flower or some water, he will immediately accept. Another bit says, we give him from his income, source of income. So what's that difference?
Source of income?
You can give something from your source of income.
Yes, he's saying even if you're earning whatever material things you have, you can offer it to me. Like when we are going out for work, so we say that we go out, we earn to feed our family, for this and that, But here Krishna is saying that you are working, surrender that work, offer that work to me. That I worked for Krishna, I earned money for Krishna, and I'm gonna offer this to Krishna to maintain his house, to maintain his family. So that's what he's trying to say, that even if you have material things or spirit, whatever you have, just offer it to me. I will give you everything. I will give you more in return. So that's what he's trying to say.
Income management was something. Today morning I was talking to Gopal, and he was talking about how when you work for someone outside the company, they will give you compensation for working, right?
Yes.
So when you are working for Krishna, how can you think that he will not give you something?
Yes.
If a material man with material motives can give compensation and give you something, then why not Krishna? So when you're working for Krishna, don't worry about anything. He will take care of everything. And I was kind of this thought was lingering in my head for a very long time, like, oh, what will happen to my family? This, that, this, that. So this, I felt like Krishna kind of communicated it, and I was not listening very attentively. I was just doing my thing. But when Prabhupada started speaking about this, somehow my focus went there, and I was very attentive. I was listening to this, and I was like, wow. Yeah.
Yes.
So,
Yes, Krishna take care of everything. When you are surrendering unto Krishna, then that's it. You just have to surrender. And Krishna take care of you. He take care of your family. He take care of everything. You just have to surrender. And also, when we say that when we get the pay, that when we know that our boss will pay us back, and why don't we think about Krishna will also pay us back? It's like Krishna takes time to reciprocate. And that's what I was telling, that when she was calling out 2 days for Krishna didn't come out. He was just preparing her for that taste. So when he comes out, she can understand him. She can have that bhav. So same happens, that Krishna takes time to reciprocate, and during that particular waiting time, that means he's preparing us to handle that love, extra love we'll get. So yes.
one last thing. You were mentioning how when she heard from someone about Krishna, and then she got attracted, and you talked about the importance of hearing. So it's very important if we want to develop some love affection.
Yes.
It's very important to hear. Hearing is not only hearing, also reading. Reading is also hearing. So when you do that, you will definitely develop attraction, love for Krishna.
Yes.
There's no way you can not have love.
Yes. That's true.
But one more thing is that you were mentioning this. She was calling out that, oh, akele le lo, aam le lo.
Yes.
And then she was thinking about Krishna. So then she started speaking Damodar le lo, Govind le lo,
Yes.
Madhav le lo.
She was very much immersed.
Yes. So I just want to mention that she was speaking like this, and then Krishna heard this and he came out.
Yes.
So yeah, we have to call out to Krishna.
Yes. With love and love.
Last realization. I was just focusing when he was explaining how every single, like even in this pastime, every devotee has to go through this 9 stages of bhakti. And it was nice how she already had some shraddha, because Acharya's mentioned she was worshipping Narayana at her home. So she was like, whatever I'll sell, and then I'll feed my Narayana deity at home, right? With that shraddha, she went, and then I was just trying to align all the points. Then she met Vrajabasis, who directed them from Sadhu Sangha we get Bhajan Kriya. And then she stood up in front of Krishna's place for 2 days, you were mentioning, and for 2 days she might have faced a lot of rejections, or 2 days Krishna never comes, so there was Anartha Nivritti. And then there was Nishtha as well, that she was wanting to see Krishna. She was not just letting that point go, so she was staying there for 2 days, right? And then further you mentioned how she started singing Krishna, Damodar, Yelelo, right? The names of Krishna. So that was Ruchi. And further she got just Asakt. She got that Asakti with those names that she was just singing those names, Damodar, Govind, Madhaveti. And as soon as she reached Bhava, the time she reached Bhava, again, Bhava is Acharya has mentioned this is the shortest key because after that Prema comes. So Prema, Krishna in form of Prema, he came and then blessed her.
That's so good. You summarized my whole class.
Huh?
You summarized my whole class very nicely. Thank you.
I just realized it from him.
She gave it
No, when we were talking about how she, when you were talking about these things, and I was like, oh, this is this thing.
I think he didn't listen to me for the whole
I listened to you. I mean,
hearing process, that's what I was mentioning. You need to hear